Good evening. It's the 21st of January today, and I will continue from where I left off this night. I'm a little bit earlier this evening, so I hope I won't get as sleepy during the session. Okay, as you might recall, we were doing an mini assembler for a subset of 8086 ISA. That should be bootable directly in a PC emulator. So it's actually a master boot record, an MBR, that chains into the assembler, which should assemble itself because the source code is in that disk image, and the goal is for it to assemble a copy of itself. Yep, and where we stopped yesterday, we had this error, uh, which Codex tried to find out what it was, but failed, and we will pick up from there. I must confess that I did browse through the source code a bit in the assembly. I didn't find the error, it wasn't obvious. It's probably perhaps a segment register gets clobbered or something. It's a bit special with those old CPUs. But I think I will start with adding extra instrumentation to the assembler. So I just go on here. So there's a new disk image now. Let's see if we can just choose it. That didn't help much. Oh, maybe the debug emit flag wasn't set. Well, it says it set it, but I'm not sure it did. Yeah, it says debug emit db1. Well, apparently the screen capture had frozen for a bit there. I'm sorry for that. I hope it's going on right now. I will try to see to that it stays on. It does not really work. Okay, we have a new kind of debug output. Let's see. I will just check it. Yeah, we are in the right directory. Load disk. Ah, yes, now. It seems it's finally understood that it's actually the white space skipping that's failing in comments. Well, let's try. Now we're talking much better. It's a little amusing to see that uh, even coding AIs struggle more with assembly code than ordinary structured code, just like humans, actually. It seems to get into an eternal loop. That's sort of interesting. Let's see if I can figure out. Okay, it forgot a pop of a push. Let's see if we can get a new one here. It will soon have a new disk image for us, I guess. So we got longer again. As you can see, we now entered into the first actual instructions. And a completely new error code, error X12. That's interesting. So we're now skipping comments and whitespace and reads a mnemonic and a start of an operand here. And then it fails to skip whitespace, it seems. Oh no, there is a whitespace. Well, what happens in the next line? Seems to be just extra instrumentation here. Uh, Very often it thinks it is clobbering the segment registers. Maybe it is like that, but to me it also seems like some desperate hope of, I hope this is the error, like thinking. Doesn't feel really like deduction. So that did not do a thing. What is the parse operand meant to do at an Mhm. Uh, Here I am hoping that good prompt questions will make the model understand what it's doing. Right now, it seems to just be sort of guessing and hoping that it will end up in the right direction. Uppercase CS. Isn't it case insensitive? Ah, it's interesting to see how it outlines code. That it's sort of copy pastes code for different. Um, well, it's called the Duff device actually. So instead of looping and parameterizing code, it repeats the code like a macro processor. And that, of course, grows the code, so it adds more sectors. Hmm. And it tries this ds equals cs a lot. I'm not sure I buy that change. I heard of a technique in prompting that was to threaten the model. That's maybe my next step because this is going nowhere fast, I feel. I will probably need to end this session today without getting very far. Maybe I will study the code closer before next session so I know how to continue prompting. Uh, anyway, I will give it a few minutes more. Keeps doing this. And well, I'm very hesitant that ds equals cs is the solution. And now we get a context contact as well. That will destroy a lot. Okay. Context compaction is where we have used all of the, or most of the codex model context. And it tries then to compact it, and it will lose vital information, but it will also make it possible to put in new information. But that means that it's rather risky to go on because it might have lost a lot of important context. Actually, it seems to have better plan when having less context because it doesn't know as much and maybe doesn't think that it knows the code. So it actually tries to deduce information from reading it. Okay, it finally thought that it has find something that might be wrong. So we will try this. No change. And there I think I have to stop the recording for today because we are not really progressing, I think. Uh, I will probably read the code a bit and try to figure out what it is that is wrong. Uh, I don't know when I will continue on this project. Uh, I think that it might get boring to do uh, the same project for too many days in a row, so I probably will do something else tomorrow. But we will get back to this because we are going to get it to work. Yeah, that is it. Thank you for today.